I'm just looking in the tree creepers nest here. We found it about a fortnight ago maybe. Didn't have eggs, and looking in there now you can see some of them, but it looks like there might be about 7 eggs in there. I'd imagine they'll be ready to hatch soon. Just like I said, it was a fortnight ago when we found them, so they should be hatching soon. I've had to climb a little bit of a tree to get there, like, but it's worth it. They're one of my favourite little birds, the tree creepers, actually. And I mean, when I come back in a week's time or so, when it's got the young, try and get to fill them with a bird coming in and out feeding them. My friend would love to see them, but it's like I say, it's up a bit of a tree here, and he's a bit scared of heights. I think he's a bit jealous that I've got up here and looking in the nest there, but at least you'll be able to see them on the camera anyhow.
We're just standing talking, having a tab, and the bird actually just flew in the nest there. You should see it come back good. There we go. It's took a dropping out there.
Right.
It looked like it had a dropping. Aye, clean the nest. So the young must be quite big. Even though the parent bird was sitting on them.
I didn't think the bird would have sat on them when the young were big though.
Aye, neither did I. But it was definitely a parent bird, unless there were.
Aye, I mean,
you know, it's a bit strange. But it looked, unless it's cleaning the feet, they'll drop into it.
but if the bird's sitting on, will that not mean that the young are really small?
Aye, that's what I thought. Because in a tree creeper's nest, you didn't get a lot of room, did you? Just in a split behind the bark. It's only like a couple of inches wide at the most. It's not like a blue tits out of the nest in a big hole or it
only took what, a couple of minutes there to come back, so
it came back within a couple of minutes. So what I'll do this time, we'll just leave the camera rolling and that way we'll not miss anything. I think I've just seen it come back to the tree, from the back of the tree. I've seen something flying to the back of the tree. I can hear a blue tit over there. It could have been the blue tit, I'm not really sure. The blue tit's higher up the tree there.
it'll be back in the middle of the
Aye, there's a pair of blue tits up there.
top there.
They must have a nest close by though here when we came. But the tree creeper, we're far enough away from it, it's not even bothered about it because we're that far away.
Right.
I've got the camera zoomed in on the hole. Well, on the split in the bark. It's all very loose bark on the back of that tree. There's a couple of inches gap inside it there, and that's what the nest is. Yeah, I can see it. It's on the oak tree.
Alright, just in the back then.
So it's going to be coming in a couple of seconds there. It's coming into the holly bush.
Yeah,
There it is.
in the back.
Perfect shot, was it on the
Two
horn
of
there?
them, both of them there.
Two of them?
Aye, there's both of them.
So what's been in the nest?
there must have been young then. What was in the
There
nest?
must be big young. Aye,
Right, this is one come back out there, it's just looking through.
it's just come out. I've got the, and there's the other one, aye. Well, they must have really big young in there. We'll leave the camera set for another couple of minutes. We'll catch them down in it again. So we've got like a good couple of minutes of footage of them. But they're quite nice to see then, but we've never getting some really good footage like that of them. We've seen them loads of times in the wild.
Right, the last one was fun, it was a bit hard to get it because I had to climb up the tree 10 feet.
Yeah, it was at least 10 foot off the ground, wasn't it?
Try and hang on a branch and get a shot, but it was a bit awkward, wasn't it?
It was really awkward, that one. Plus there was always people walking past on them footpaths as well. We're on a footpath here again. There's a footpath just around the tree as well.
We're actually in Brockwell Wood,
Brockwell Woods at Winlayton. It's a camping site place. We're just on the other side of the stream. It's like an old oak wood on the part where we're on, isn't it? Where the industrial site was.
Yeah, they're coming back there. They just went back to the tree.
They're
There's
on
one of
there
them
now.
coming in.
So when I've been shining like looking in there with a camera, it must have been the young birds. They must be huge. They must be ready to leave the nest.
one like
I'm pleased we came down the other day and we're getting this footage of these because they're that big. They're going to be out of that nest within the next day or two. It looked like a parent bird sitting on the nest. That's how big it was. Now there should be another one coming in shortly. If both the parents are feeding them, they've got to be quite big. They're in and out there every...
feeding like this will be from sort of morning to night.
Just non-stop. Because they lay about 7 eggs, don't they? You know, like a minimum of 7 eggs, somewhere around about there, 5 to 7. Maybe 8. And they just constantly feed birds on it anyway. It's like blue tits, I reckon. They've done them counts on spring watch, isn't it now, where they count the birds going in and out the nest feeding the young birds when they're quite large in the nest, and it was something like 800 times a day or something, or more. So they're in and out every few minutes, parent birds. And it was in one of the series.
Will them lay a few broods, or...?
I'm not even sure about tree creepers. We never used to find many of them. I think blue tits and all that, blue tits and grey tits and these, they might just lay one brood. But it's what is it, man? Oh, forgetting even what I was talking about. I had something planned, but it didn't come out. I got strayed with the blue tits and grey tits again.
Yeah, we'll get them coming back once more.
We'll get them coming back in and out, and then that's actually some good footage of the... I can see a little bird in the...
Is it on the ground? I've seen something
just in the leaves behind the tree. It's probably a robin. I can hear a robin in the background there. It's probably another one of them. You get them scrapping about in the leaves and the foliage. Everything's just full of insects this time of year. That's what I was saying. That's what I was on about when the tree creepers and the blue tits and all that. They eat a certain type of food, while they feed the chicks a certain type of food, and what only comes out within them few months. So like, they do just have the one brood. Unless something disturbs them and gets them, and if it's early enough in the year, they will try again. Aye. But it's all just food for the sparrowhawks and the owls. We'll get one more shot of it coming in. They've been in and out there quite regular, every 2 to 3 minutes. It's been a couple of minutes now. So like, and there was only one came in the last visit, so there should be another one. I can see it.
It's just up the tree, 20 foot away.
It's just up one of the walks to the side of the nest. It'll come down there in a minute. Yeah, it's just coming through, I think. I see inside, it's on the next walk. It's on the big walk next to the walk where this one is the nest.
Yeah, it's just at the back there. It's coming to the back of the tree.
It's on the front of the wall there. It should come down over it. It's went into the hole, but it went in a little bit higher up on the camera. Still seen it, like, has it come back at you?
No, there it is. What, it's bringing something.
Droppings?
Is that what it is?
Aye, droppings, so they must be really big young'uns.
So as well as feeding them, they're constantly cleaning them.
Aye. Right, so we're getting enough footage of that one anyways, and we'll call this a day now. We're getting good footage of a tree creeper there.